Okay, I'll provide you with these two links. These are really excellent videos, or we may watch them after the demo together. This one's like 4 or 5 minutes long, and this one's about 1 minute long. But I'll give you all of these links. They're really good information from the College Board. But right now, I wanted to take you to the demos. This is one of the exams that I was telling you about. All right, right now I'm in the demo, and I'm on question 1, and I have 6 minutes left to submit. So I'll come back to that in just a minute. I had one already running. What you'll do is you'll go to your demo link. The day of the exam, you'll put in your Apple ID, but today you just type in practice and continue. You'll be there 30 minutes ahead of time on exam day. Right now they just ask you to wait 5 minutes until it starts. So put in your full name. I would, like for me, if I was doing it, I'd put in my document name Rebecca instead of Becky. You know, however you are with the College Board. Put in your birthday, and then I would put in my Marymount email. This just did like an auto thing, so I would put in my Marymount email just so you know what's going to be happening that day. Okay, make sure you tell them where you're testing from, which is most likely home, and then agree to the terms, and you can start your test. So your exam will begin soon, and so the countdown clock is 4 minutes until you see question 1, and they remind you how to submit your response. All right, let's go back to the one I'd already started earlier today that's running. They've got this warning. Notice all of a sudden it's turned red because I'm under 5 minutes. And so there's really not a question, but anyway, or maybe there is, I don't know. They tell you a bunch of stuff here that you can read and just watch the clock. So right now, when that red comes up and it tells me that I better start submitting, I've got my phone out right now, and I'm going to start to take pictures of some handwritten work. And so you'll see this on my screen. I'm just going to take the same picture of the same work. I'm going to take 5 pictures pretending like I've done 5 different pages. And now, to get at it quickly, notice the clock is ticking. I'm going to airdrop it to my Mac. Which you hope doesn't happen on exam day because it is not finding my Mac right now. So let me try again. Okay, now my Mac is here. So I'm airdropping the pictures of my work to my laptop. Okay, and they are here somewhere. So I think they're in downloads if we don't see them. Let's see. Okay, should be 5 of them. Notice it's a JPEG though, and I don't know why all 5 of them didn't come through. Oh, I know I didn't. So see, these are all things you want to worry about or not worry about on test day. So now I just have 3 minutes left and I still hadn't gotten it done. All right, so here I'm going to try again. I forgot to do all 5 pictures. I don't think you'll have 5, but I'm sending like my calculus work to my computer. Okay, so should be here now. It's still sending. All right, so here's all 5 of them. I suggest that we've got to make sure you're JPEGs, and I'll go over how to do that later to make sure they're not these HEIC images. Have a clear space on your desktop that you can put these. And so I'm going to put them right here. But just have a nice space where you can put your work. And right now it's in order of 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to put it where I can see it. Click away from it. All right, I'm calmly going back to my screen. I have 2 minutes left. All right, so I'm going to attach a response. So I'm clicking that button. I'm attaching photos. So I'm clicking that button. Then I'm going to go to attach photo. And I should be able to drag this first one in. If not, I can get it from my desktop. Okay, that's where I was tempted to hit the back button before, and you don't want to close it out. And so see, now I want to hit the back button. So I wanted to show you that could happen to you. I don't know what's going to happen if I close this. It may close this out. It closed this out. So now I've got this other one going. Oh, is this my same one? Oh, this is until my exam starts. Okay, so that's one thing that can happen to you that's really bad. So you don't want to drag it in. You want to attach it from your desktop. Big deal. Do not drag it in. That was the time that I had, it just kicked me out, okay? So now I'm back in the demo again. I know I've got 10 minutes to work this problem. I'm not going to wait until the 5-minute window because I think you've got the idea. I want to go how I'm going to attach the response, attach a photo, and so you click on attach a photo, and please get it from your desktop, or do I have it from Recents? All right, so desktop. And now a lot of times you don't have time to name them, like AP1 question 1, so make sure that you've maybe loaded them up in the order. And I'm looking for 5630. I wish I could just drag it in. I don't know why I can't. So I want to attach that. I haven't actually tried to attach them all at one time up to 3, 4. So yeah, I tried to shift and attach them all. All right. So what will happen is I see now I have an attachment. Attach photo. I'm going to go to 5631. These are things I found I had to practice and I had to know. Of course, it'll give me a picture of what I'm attaching. Okay, once you get the swing of it, you get kind of in a rhythm. And you may find some other ways too, but I just wanted to show you not to drag it in there. You can demo and play around with it. You also can look and make sure these all have a different 3-1, 30, 3-1, 3-2. So this isn't bad once you get used to it. Attach photo. So now I'm on 3-3. And so this is my handwritten work. Again, notice they're JPEGs. And then attach a photo. And I think I'm on, you've got to know where they are. So you may want to even, my desktop's real crowded with a lot of work. You may want to clear your desktop. Okay, so now they're attached, and make sure you click submit. Notice that takes a couple of minutes. You want to reserve some time for anything that can happen. All right, so question 1 is complete, and it'll start question 2 in 7 minutes, which you're not going to wait for. But please, please, please practice the demo and ask me questions. I can't even go to question 2 right now and practice something. Let me show you the pictures of my work while we're on my desktop. I feel like as a reader I could read that. Sorry, my printer wasn't working very good, so ignore that. You do not want to do what I just did there. So this my little demo is kind of what not to do. I had printed off like an exam and my printer printed 2 pages at once, so just ignore that. But you do not want this writing on here. You just want it on a sheet of notebook paper, okay? So I'm going to do one more in question 2. Or we'll just start it over so that I don't have to wait. Well, no, we'll just sit here and wait until question 2 starts. And let me see what else I want to tell you. Let me talk you through how to make sure that if you're going to do it on your phone, that you have a JPEG. So, I guess I could type up how I did it. So let me go to this Word doc. Let's see. Okay. All right, so what you'll do to get a JPEG is, and again, all this stuff at the bottom here is just how teachers were saying the mock exams are hard. Okay, so I'm writing down what I'm doing now with my phone. Go to Settings. Okay. Then go to Camera. Looking for my camera, right? Then go to Camera if you're on an iPhone. If you're on an Android, we can figure it out. If you can't figure it out, I can't get that. There we go. Then go to Camera, and then go to Formats. When you go to Formats, when you click on Formats, it'll move over, and you want to get uncheck high efficiency, which it'll uncheck it when you put a check by most compatible. Certainly after the exam or exams, whatever you're using your phone for, you can go back to the high efficiency, which is the HEIC, but they do not accept those high efficiency documents. You want to have nice light. You want to have, I'm going to do a better example now of the desk that I'm sitting at. It looks like I took that one in a shadow. And right now I'm just looking for a piece of paper with my work on it that has my own handwriting. Right, so here's some things that I've written down that we're going to go over with series next week. So let's go back to the test and see where we are in the countdown. So time until question 2 is still 4 minutes. Meanwhile, I'll go in and be ready by taking a picture. Again, you want to practice and make sure that you're on JPEG, and you want to find some good light. Right now I'm still in the shadows of wherever I'm sitting. And you will not have time to fiddle around with all of this on test day. So if I was you, if I was taking this test, I would do the demo many, many, many times. I do wish we could change it to a PDF, but we can't. And this time I'll just attach one photo as an example. So let me see what else I need to tell you. You also will, I'll post the assignment, but you'll need to watch the 2020 mock exam BC explanations and make sure I'll tell you what to do about that. I'll also work the 2019 free response, and I want you to watch that, and our loss of class time lately with the Fridays and other things that are happening. We'll only have 2 more class times, so I need to make the most of our time until May 12th, and then it'll be done. So hang in there with me. And then I'm going to assign you 3 free responses from 2018 to do. If you feel like that what I am assigning you is not enough and you want to review more, then just let me know. Also, you'll be signing up for, or you probably won't need to sign up, but we'll talk on Tuesday about you taking a practice test so that you can get another test score, and also so you can have one last practice on the way the 2020 exam will be this year. I think the College Board is releasing one in a few days that I can give to you that's more of a secure exam. I wish I could speed this clock up. So let me go on and let's say that I'm working on my test, and I'm going to pretend like right now my countdown is within the 5 minutes that I've already started a question. So I'm airdropping this to my Mac. And it should be here. Don't know where it is. So let me do it again. See, all these little things can happen. I have this picture checked off and I'm trying to send it. It says it's sending to my Mac. So it must be here somewhere. And there it is. Okay. So you may want to note, please note what it's called. And drag it to a place where you can get to it. I don't know why it's not dragging. There we go. Alright, I'm going to get rid of these. I wouldn't do this during the test actually, but have some really good space to work with. Notice what it's called. You probably won't have time to rename it, but if you feel like that'll help you when it comes in before you even drag it over, I'll use this one as an example. If you feel like you have time, you can maybe rename that right now there. You could, I wouldn't get rid of the JPEG, just make sure that's still there, but they'll see it's a JPEG. But you can name it like, you know, page 1, just so you can keep up with it before you drag it over as maybe part of what you're going to post. So I'm going to use these two. While we're waiting, I'm going to look at this one. It's a lot clearer picture. Notice that that's what you need to do, where you're doing your own handwriting on either a lined or a white sheet of paper with no other printing on it, not the test questions, not a graph. You can draw a graph, but don't insert any pictures. So there it is, a lot brighter and clearer. And now let's see where we are in the demo. So you got to decide all of this stuff. You don't want to be really confused when it happens. So we're almost at question 2 now. Okay, so what we're doing is we're pretending like that I'm actually on question 2, and then I've worked question 2, and now I'm practicing attaching my files. All right, so I'm working on question 2, and now I'm ready to attach a response. Attach photo, and then you click attach photo down here so that you're not lost. Now, I'm not going to drag it in. I'm going to actually find it on my desktop, and I'm looking for 5635. So 5635, I'll be able to see it before I open it, and it will attach. And then attach another photo, and I'm looking for page 1 on my desktop. And again, you can clean up your desktop before test day so I could keep attaching pages. And then don't forget to click submit. I'm not going to right now, just to once again show you that you do not want to just drag it in to the attachment. It gets you this big page that I don't really even know how to get out of. If you hit the back button, it's over. If you close it, it's over. And you're just done. And that's really bad. I could throw my ID in again, and it'll take me back to where I was. But I want to tell you all of that. I suggest you put them on your desktop or in a folder or somewhere real convenient. A few teachers said they've emailed them, suggested their students email them to themselves or put them in a Google Doc. I just don't want you accessing other things on the internet, actually. I don't want to flag anything, and also I just don't know, it might be more cumbersome. So this is what I suggest.